I like saying potato.
So here we have the Liene. Wait, I'm gonna put the name on the screen. But I was one of the backers for the Kickstarter and it finally came. I was number 2507, so 2507, and there was a delay, but we finally have it. So I'm going to unbox it. I heard per the group, the launching group that I'm a part of, that this was only supposed to be like a 10-minute setup, but let's see. Here it is, the Pixcut S1 photo sticker printer and cutter. This has been through it. Let's cut the tape. So I'm gonna hop in and say that it feels like this paper is like semi-gloss, not really glossy, not really matte. Definitely kind of fits more the satin vibe of the paper that I'd make my prints with. But let's load it up. And again, if you need help with how to load the ink cartridge or how to insert the paper, loading the sticker paper, they do have everything printed on this box that the ink cartridge and the paper comes out of, which I think is very useful because a lot of people I know do have the tendency to just pull out the manual and just throw it aside somewhere. So that's actually really good thinking on their part. So this is what we are doing next, which is loading the paper up. Quick, I want to mention that they do put it on here for the sticker paper. So for the sticker paper, it is 4x7, and for the photo paper, it is 4x6. And so when you are looking at these instructions, make sure that the paper that you are loading is either the sticker paper or the photo paper, because you have to align them differently. They even have it on the boxes here, right there. Sticker paper. So for the sticker paper, we need to have it over here. The next thing you do is download the app to put it on your phone, or I opted, since it is in the Apple Store, to put it on my iPad. Let's hope this works because I'm not really sure. See, it's on. All right, each is done. I think first thing we need to do is go down and see everything that we have here. We have motivational stickers, Yuletide, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, calendars, Chinese New Year's. Why did I put an S at the end of that? So let's see if I put, oh, let me show you guys. So I click the plus sign. Let's see, this is the sticker paper, print only, classic photo print, print and cut. Start with a template. Let's the canvas because we want to do it from scratch. Okay, so it's like Cricut or Silhouette in terms of the base. Let me see, give me a second, let me go through my stickers and see which one I want to print. So let's look at this. So far, I am not impressed with the color story at all. So I'm gonna show you guys what these actually look like. So far, I have a smudge right here, an ink smudge. And the print quality is amazing, right? But it's so dark. And as you guys know, my stuff is very bright. So I'm gonna show you guys. Look at the difference. So I'm wondering if there's a way to make this brighter. And let's see if we can do it again without the smudge. Let's see the cut. This is a really, I'm not gonna lie, I love the quality of the actual sticker paper. Is really good. The sticker paper itself is thin with, again, a very glossy finish, but I'm not mad at it because this is really high quality. I'm not even gonna lie, this is really high quality. My stickers are naturally really thick, and that's because they are made to be put on like water bottles and stuff like that. The issue though is the color, and I'm wondering why it is so dark. I'm not actually, let's compare the characters. Here's Happy Duck smelling, a flower here and here, you see? And I'm not sure what happened there. Like, why is it so dark? I'm gonna fiddle with this and try again, you know? Okay. This one's looking better. Oh, and there it goes. See, as soon as it hits that cyan, it made it look dark. And I don't understand what's going on. This is the end result. It's the same as this all together. And as you saw, the colors was coming out perfectly. But as soon as it hit the cyan, it made everything just so dark. And if you peel off the sticker, I just realized this. If you peel off the sticker, the color on the image shatters. So say if I peel it off, you see that cracking right there? That's the ink. Now I'm gonna compare this to the sticker I make myself at home. Okay, this is stickers that I make at home, right? This sticker paper is like something you can get this off of Amazon. As you see here, you can do that, right? And if I look close up, okay, here we go, this is better. There's no cracking, really great high quality, but why is the ink cracking? And also color, like look at that. The yellow from my really old printer versus both of these CMYK. You know, even the pink is like really off. You know? Okay, so now that I've had a couple of days to play around with this new sticker machine, what do I think about it? In terms of operation, I will give this a good 9.5 out of 10. I think it works exactly how it's supposed to. I think it's efficient. It does take the same amount of time as any other sticker machine, so don't expect it to go faster or slower. It is within the same time. I would say, like my silhouette that I have, it moves around the same. This machine is very much quieter than my silhouette machine. So much quieter, in fact, which is what I think really pushes it up on the bar of my rating for it. And in terms of quality of the stickers, I think the quality of the stickers are very high. Love the quality in which the stickers turn out. So when I say quality, I'm talking about the sharpness of the image, the pixelation of the photos themselves. I think it comes out very beautifully. But of course, my cons of the machine does deflect from this. I think pricing. I will put the pricing on the screen that I paid for this as well. Again, I was a Kickstarter backer, so I know the pricing is different from what they have on the website, I believe. Pricing for the machine, I will say, is pretty decent for everything that it does do. It does print, it does sharpen your image, it does layer very well, and then it does cut as well, and I think the cutting is very proficient. The only criticizing that I will have about the cutting is the 2 X's it puts at the 1 X that it puts at the end of each sticker after it finishes cutting. I think this is to make peeling the sticker off easier, which it does, but it also, that X attaches to the sticker itself, so it kind of makes part of the edge look a little wonky after it finishes cutting. In terms of cutting proficiency with this, I will give the rating for this machine about a 7 out of 10, give or take, just because a lot of the times when I was using it to print my stickers, sometimes the edge that I put via their app was off. Now, to reference, you cannot put your own backing on this machine. So as you saw with my Happy Ducks or my Magic Marshmallow, I have customized backings. You can't put it on this machine. They said this is something that they're working out to do in the future, which I think would be a great idea. But first, you will have to fix the coloring a little bit, and I will get to that in a second. So in terms of the pricing with everything that this machine does, I would say it's pretty good in comparison to what the bigger sticker machines do and how the bigger sticker machines cost. I think you're getting about maybe $100 off than a regular sticker machine, give or take. But again, I know that what I pay for would be different than what pre-orders and stuff paid for from the site, because I also got a deal with the 72 sheets of paper that I got with the tier that I chose. So if I were to list, here are all my pros of the machine. First of all, the machine has great print quality in terms of the sharpness of your image and really putting into work all the pixelation to make sure that it doesn't come off looking wonky. Second, I think the machine is really easy to put together. It takes about 10 minutes to put it together, and the front is magnetic, which is a very big plus. So if your paper gets jammed, you can just pop it off, fix that up, pop it back on. Really simple. The machine is very good as well in terms of comparing it with other sticker machines, and I think this is great for people who enjoy journaling and scrapbooking. It's very easy to hook up to the app, and you can also put the app on your iPad if you have an iPad, which is what I found to be easier. So before I get into the cons, I am emailing the company right now talking about the cons of the machine and giving them feedback and how I feel about comparing that with the purchase that I made and how the machine was advertised. So this is why I want to start with the positives first, so it doesn't seem like I'm piling on the company or anything like that. So the cons of this machine: while it is very efficient and it is easy, it was also advertised to small businesses as a really good go-to if you need some labeling done, some sticker sheets done, etc., etc. I was going to use this machine for my monthly members because I give monthly member stickers manufactured, and oftentimes, depending on how much volume of orders that manufacturer has, can really hinder when I get the stickers in time for the monthly members. Of course, my monthly members don't really worry about waiting. They said they love it, but I don't like having to make them wait. So I was going to use this machine to give them special sticker sheets each month, and that way I can do it on my own terms and it can be quick just like that while I'm doing the print. However, the color quality. So first, I would say, for those wondering, the machine is using CMYK to produce the images. CMYK is what most people use for commercial products anyway, so if you are having your merchandise produced via manufacturer, they most likely use CMYK. It is different for those who ask from RGB, that is the color used on our screen. CMYK is for in-person viewing, and it's used on almost everything. Prints, my Deskmat that I have over here, my mouse pads, anything. However, you can find manufacturers who can work with your RGB color coding, or like me, in some instances where I do have a Pantone palette that I use, I have manufacturers who can work with that Pantone palette. So for reference, this machine does use CMYK, and when you're using the app, it does show you on there the entire process as I showed in the video. It shows when it's using the yellow one, it shows when it's using the cyan, the magenta, etc. So you can expect to see the step-by-step whenever you're using the app. It seems like whenever you print a sticker from their app store that they have over here, you can guarantee that the sticker they have on their app store is going to come out on the sticker machine perfectly, and that's because they understand their coloring. They know how their coloring is going to pay off via the illustration that they put on their app. We do not know that when we purchase it, and no amount of fiddling I did with this machine really helped me figure out just why the color is feeding the way that it's feeding. So you guys know that I use very bright colors with my artwork, and I would say that this machine is not bright color friendly whatsoever. Now, I understand it uses CMYK. Before anybody comments, I understand that. However, my stuff is in CMYK. I work in CMYK and I've been doing it for years. And this machine just feeds every single art piece that I put in very, very dark. And it's very hard to show you guys on camera just like how dark my art comes out. I tried as best as possible in this video. You probably still couldn't tell though, just because with the way that cameras feed what we see, you're just not seeing how dark it is. So I even tried to send them videos and stuff how dark the stickers were coming out. I think I did a pretty good job though. The issue is that it was like no matter how much I tweaked my CMYK color profile, this machine was just making it darker, and I know the issue. So as I showed you in the video where it showed the color and layering, you see the magenta, you see the yellow, all those colors look vibrant and bright and beautiful. But as soon as the cyan goes on top, and cyan is the last layering that they use on this machine, the app also shows you, but as soon as the cyan goes on top, the entire quality of the image gets dull and dark. And I was actually talking to my friend about it, who also was on their Kickstarter, and we were wondering if there's a way for them to layer the cyan first instead of last, because as soon as the cyan goes on top of all the other colors, it kind of muddies the colors a bit. And you won't see this issue if you feed it an illustration that has less saturated colors. So a good example is their snake sticker that they did for Lunar New Year. And as you will see, this looks pretty good quality, right? Again, the quality is amazing. However, on their app, let me see if I can show this. It's a little more, you can't really see, it's a little more vibrant on the app. However, they just use just enough of the dullness of the red to make the red pop. And again, that's because they understand their coloring for their machine, because it's their machine. But when you're a customer trying to work with this, especially a small business, it can be a little off. I don't know how ready this machine is for small businesses to use it as they advertised, if that makes sense. I think this is good for scrapbooking and journaling. Like I said with the pros, I wasn't lying with the pros. I think it's great for scrapbooking and journaling. But as for making sticker sheets as a business and feeding it in this machine, you have a vision for how you want your color to pay off. And with the way I was trying to tweak the CMYK profiles that I use, nothing was like working. There was always one color that was off, and it was always because after it finished layering all the colors, as soon as it put the cyan on top, it completely dulled everything out. I even had the issue that I showed in a video where when the machine was first feeding my stickers through, I was having smudging issues with, I only showed you guys one, but it was like a couple, but I had smudging issues when the cyan was layered on top. It like smudged with the yellow a bit and made it this like murky greens, really weird. But speaking of yellow, that's another major issue. And I had my friend who was also on the Kickstarter, she said, send me your sticker so I can try it out on mine too. And we figured out this is just a manufacturing issue, and I will call it an issue because if you use any sort of yellow in your artwork, it gets extremely muddy once this machine feeds it through. So when it's first layering, as you saw in the video, the magenta and then the yellow is so bright and beautiful. So it's not like this machine can't do it. It can do it. But as soon as the cyan is layered on top of that, it becomes this very dark, murky picture that wasn't what it was. What it was before the cyan was beautiful. What it was after the cyan, terrible. So that is a major concern for me. I just don't know how ready this machine is for small businesses to use it. And when I say small business, I'm talking about tiny businesses who are like me, or you're just starting off and you really want the grabs and you don't have enough money to get the really big sticker machine. I just don't know. If I was to take the filter off versus having the filter on, I'll show you guys. It's very dark, and at times I also talked about consistency. So the consistency of the machine is a little, it's great and then it's not great. Like it flips between the two. So at first I was really impressed with the pink, the way it fed out the pink when I had when I did the confetti sticker samples to really see how it all came together. It looked really pretty. Then I had to do it again, and there were some areas of the stickers where the color started to fade off, or it did like this weird bloom effect on the edge where the colors were, to where it like sunk in. Now I will say, if you are a scrapbooker or journalist, these are not really features that you're going to pay attention to. If you are a small business and these illustrations are your baby, you're going to pay attention to little details like this. So around the edges there was like a blooming effect, and the blooming effect kind of made the colors fade out to where it it like looked like there was like a coloring issue on the edge, and this happened a couple times. It will print great, then it will print brown. And then my friend was like, well, maybe we needed to feed it some more sticker sheets and so that it get used to the illustration. The issue with that, though, it was a great idea because I could afford to do that because I had the 72 sticker sheets that I got with my tier, so I had extra sticker paper. The issue is that for a lot of backers who got this machine, you only get 18 sheets with the machine itself before you have to purchase more sheets. And then they said they have like special stickers coming soon on Amazon, metallic, and then there was something else, but a foil, I think, something like that. But the issue is that you only get 17 sheets. So if I was somebody who had gotten this for my small business that I want to start, you know, start off small, I can do like little cute sticker sheets. The issue is that if I'm continuous to feed this machine so it can try to get my colors right and refined, finally, we're down like 10 out of the 18 sheets thus far. So that's also something to consider. Now, potato mail stickers. There you go. I'm going to take the filter off so you guys can see what color this really looks like versus what's on what I have when I have my filter on. But either way, the white on here for the mail itself is actually really good. So going back to my friend who I told you was also part of the Kickstarter, when she fed my stickers through, she was also having the same issue. So with her scrapbooking stickers, the colors are a little darker and stuff like that, so she wasn't really paying attention to anything. But when I started telling her the issues I was having, and then she used my stickers as a go-to, she was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, that yellow, it's a no-go. So that it like really sucks because there was already a delay in the machine, which I will really put no big fault to the company. Delays happens. That's things that you're going to experience with the Kickstarter, and they say that whenever you support a Kickstarter, expect delays because delays can happen. It's just we had to wait an extra month for this machine and then wait an extra month, and I was really waiting to do my monthly members for February and I was waiting for this machine to do that, and then it can't properly feed out the colors. Like, it kind of flips back and forth on whether or not it wants to feed out the colors a certain way, and because it was a bit inconsistent with the final product, I can't promise that each member is going to have the exact same payout, which is what I want for my monthly members because they support me so heavily. But again, I think if you're scrapbooking and stuff, or you have this for like to put on your water bottles for fun, basically, if you have this for fun, I don't really see a big issue with having this machine. Real quick, I'm popping in right here to add one more con that I saw about the sticker paper that I didn't see people really talking about, but there was a shattering issue or a cracking issue with the sticker paper once you peel off a sticker. So I would again clip it in this moment, but once I peeled off a sticker, the sticker paper itself on top of the sticker, and I think this is a lamination issue, started to crack or shatter, and it will look, I say shatter because it will look like little mini shatters on the sticker itself that at first I thought were my fingerprints, but when I bent it in the light, when I really showed it in the light, I saw that no, it was just a whole bunch of cracks that made it look like shattering glass. And I found that to happen with every single sticker. And again, I've talked to them about this. I'm waiting to hear back from them. We had like 2 emails back and forth thus far, so I'm waiting to hear back from them to see like their reply. But this sticker paper, while high quality, I think the lamination, post lamination, when you pull the sticker off, it does have that issue. And I've went through my replacement paper as well to see maybe if it was just a stack that came with the machine, but it wasn't. It's just the sticker paper itself. So again, that is something to look out for if you're looking to get this machine. That is just my honest feedback. And now on to neutrality. It was something that you were supposed to be prepared for anyway, and that is the app. You can only access the system for the sticker machine as an app, and that's it. They don't have an iPad version. The version that I'm using on my iPad is a mobile version. That's it. That's all they have is a mobile version. So when you get this machine, expect to download the app on your phone. And if you have an iPad and you want to download the app, it's going to be in mobile version. I will say you can make the screen big too, so that's a plus as well. So I wanted to end off by just looking at the components of the machine in general. I love that this part is magnetic. You can just do that, pops right off, very easy. I think the magnetic part of this machine was really smart for them to do. Another part that I thought was really good is the feeding component. So here, not only can you pull out the cassette for your prints, and then the prints already be the sticker paper or the photo paper already in here, which I think is a plus. You don't have to keep reloading and put it up like you do normal printers before you put it in the sticker machine, but you can just pull it out from this component, and when you're not using it, you can just put it back and then close this back up. And I love that you can just pull this out and then stick it right under here. It snaps on just like that, and then you don't have to worry about setting up a whole bunch or watching it, because with my silhouette I always have the issues with having to watch it if it just randomly stops, or for some reason it's not registering the sticker paper. You don't have to worry about it registering the sticker paper. It does an amazing job of picking up that you've connected the cassette with it, and it's just going to feed the print through. When it does finish cutting, it doesn't just spit your paper out, it does hold it, and then you can just pull it out when you need it to. So I think all of these are great components of this. It's a very easy setup of this machine. Just put it back in there like that, and then just close it, and then you just pull the power cord out, and then you can store your machine. So this is a very big plus about this machine. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that this machine's easiness of setup, the way it's put together so that it can make you making your stickers more efficient, less worrisome, very easy to do, very easy to restock. I think everything about this machine is very easy. And with that, that is my unboxing and first impressions of the Liene Pixcut S1. I think I said that right. Sticker machine. What do you guys think? Do you think this sticker machine is worth the price that it is now on the website? And please comment down below, along with subscribe, click that notification bell button, and give this video a like, because it really helps me out. If you are a small business owner and you're trying to start out, or if you just need a couple pointers, you're looking for prices, deals, techniques, I do have a starting your small business playlist that you can check out. I will link that as well, along with insights and techniques playlist that can help you out as well. This video will be going in both of those playlists, so please check out my other videos, and I hope you will check out my store, creatopotato.com, or if you're interested in little special rewards monthly, you can check out my coffee page, because that is where my monthly member potatoes get to go and hang out. So I will see you guys on another video. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it answered any lingering questions that you may have while watching. Have you considered this machine? Have you seen any advertisements for it? What are your thoughts? Comment down below. I would love to reply to you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I like saying Creative Potato.